Pokhara, a beautiful city in Nepal that offers a lot of fun things to do. It's not only for the hikers, and even if you are trekking, it's totally worth a few extra days to see all there is to do in this region. The city has positioned itself as the adventure capital of Nepal with its sky cycling, boat rides, hiking and all kinds of water sports. We spent a month earlier this year exploring the whole country, and we're putting together the most comprehensive guide the internet has ever seen. In this video, we're going to be sharing with you the best family travel guide. It's in no particular order from best to worst, so make sure you stick around until the end so you don't miss out on anything. Number 1 on the list is to climb the World Peace Pagoda. This has to be one of the most popular things to do in Pokhara. The views from the World Peace Pagoda are some of the best we've ever seen. Climbing up and looking out to the Annapurna range was an experience we will never forget. Just be mindful that if you are travelling with a little one, it's probably not a good idea to bring the pushchair. Luckily, we managed to leave ours by a lovely lady at a shop. The paths weren't really paved, although we did see some lovely workers that were currently working on it, so you never know, by the time you go, it may well be fully paved. Now, it's actually free to visit the World Peace Pagoda, but there is a donation box, so pop in a few rupees to keep your karma in check. Number 2 on the list is the awesome Phewa Lake. This has to be one of the fun activities that we did as a family. Phewa Lake is huge and makes for a lovely walk. One of the best free things to do is simply just walk around it. We walked from one side right around to the other side. Phewa Lake is in the centre of the city and is the second largest lake in Nepal. It provides an important source of water for the people living in the Pokhara Valley and serves a hub for fishing and agriculture in the area. There are plenty of benches around, lookout points, cafes and restaurants dotted around the lake where you can just sit back, relax and take in the views. Another thing you can do is actually go on a peaceful boat ride. We were in the middle of the lake and literally we could not hear a sound. It was absolutely amazing. To hire a boat, it costs 900 rupees for an hour. That includes having a driver. Number 4 on the list is something that we didn't actually expect to find here in Pokhara, which is Disneyland. Right by the lake, you have the most crazy, insane outdoor theme park. This is where we took Zakaria on his first roller coaster ride. Whether you go as a family or friends, it's suitable for both adults and children. There is something to do for everyone. Number 5 on the list is to go on a cable car. Experience the beauty and take in the most breathtaking views. This has to be one of the most beautiful cable car rides we have ever done. The purpose of the cable car is to provide easy access to the top of Sarangkot, perfect for a family like us trying to reach the top. The Annapurna Cable Car is the first and newest attraction in Pokhara with an elevation over 2,000 meters, taking the most breathtaking views of the Annapurna mountain Himalayas. Number 6 on the list is to go on the first sky cycle in Pokhara. If you're someone that fancies doing something a little more adventurous, then this is definitely for you. This has to be one of the most adventurous things we have ever done since having Zakaria. It was great fun and I would definitely recommend. Number 7 would be to stay in an eco resort in the hills of Pokhara. If you fancy disconnecting from the busy hustle and bustle, then this is your place. The beautiful eco retreat has some of the best views in the house. We stayed at the Raniban Retreat and the staff were so helpful and the food was absolutely delicious. At sunrise, you can just see the clouds covering the World Peace Pagoda and it was something out of this world. Number 8 has to be one of my favourites, which is Cafe Laziz restaurant. Don't just go to your Western style restaurants in Pokhara, although there are so many to choose from, but have a look around and go into some more traditional places too. Not only will the prices be so much cheaper, but you'll also be supporting a local business. This honestly was one of the best tasting foods that we had in our trip in Pokhara by far. Number 9 on the list is Devis Waterfalls. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to see waterfalls in Nepal, but this was actually our first waterfall experience and it was right here in Pokhara. The Devis Fall in Pokhara is an extraordinary waterfall which creates a 500 feet long underground tunnel. Now, back in the 1960s, a Swedish lady was swept away while taking a bath with her husband and she died. This is probably the reason why the waterfall is gated off, so you can't actually go inside the fall. And lastly, go trekking. Pokhara is one of the biggest trekking hotspots in the world and it would be a shame to miss this. There are so many treks to choose from more easy to more difficult hikes. Although we didn't do this as we had Zakaria with us, we'll definitely be coming back and to do this in the near future. Well, that's it for our Pokhara guide. There is so much more to do in this beautiful town, so be sure to check out our Nepal guides, which are linked below, where we share all the best places to visit in Nepal. If you found this guide useful, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember guys, follow your visions and we'll see you on the next one.